Guys, I was just working on a spring Easter wreath this morning. Since whenever we post the final pictures of the wreaths on Facebook, you guys always want tips and tutorials. I'm going to show you a few tricks on adding in your flowers and your ribbon into your wreath. This particular wreath, I did a burlap mesh base. It's like a burlap ivory stripe. And I made the base just looping like we normally do. If you've never made one before, you can go to our YouTube channel and there's going to be lots of videos that show you how to make a base just like this one. I did it on the 24-inch work wreath, which is the smaller of the two sizes that we have. Then I added in this adorable shiplap bunny. He has a base on him, so all I did was place him in the center of the wreath and then use the work wreath ties and twist the base onto there. And one twist was secure enough. He's in there pretty good. And we have him in two styles. He's really cute, and he's only $8.99, and he's pretty big. He looks good in a wreath, or you can just sit him anywhere. And then I chose some lamb's ear. This is a really nice just mixed pick that will add some green, and then dogwood. I didn't want the wreath to be too Eastery, so you could leave it up past Easter, but I wanted it to be nice and neutral, that it would look good right after Christmas. So what I'm going to do is just lay these two stems one on top of each other, and then I fluff them while they're on top of each other, so then it looks more like one pretty mixed pick. So after I do that, I'm going to do a little bit here and a little bit up here. So all I'm going to do is just twist this into one of the ties. I always find one tie and then I find a second tie just so it's really secure. But the first one, you just really want to push it all the way back towards the wire and twist it a few times. And then I'll go up here and maybe twist just this dogwood, so it's just really secure. And that holds a lot better than glue. It's really hard to hot glue onto a mesh wreath. If it's in the sun at all, it will just want to pop off. So I've got that one in there, and I like the way that that looks. And I'm going to add a second grouping as well. And this one I'm going to do more up here. There's really not a wrong way to do this. You can do it all over too if you want a fuller look. But I kind of play with it more in my hand, so then when I go to twist it in, it's got the shape that I want. And the nice thing too about twisting in is that you can always twist it out. If you want to take out the dogwood, you know, after spring for something more summery, you could leave the greenery in there and just take out the dogwood. Okay, so now I'm ready to add ribbon. On this one, I picked two neutrals. I just did like a linen that's smaller, it's only 1.5 inches, and then I did this cute burlap dot. On this wreath, on a lot of mesh wreaths you've seen where we loop it all over. On this one, I thought I would do two kind of fun little bows right in the middle of the picks, and then a little bit here and there. When I do that, I like to make the bow in my hand ahead of time, so I leave a tail, and then this one I'm going to twist and make two big loops. I'm going to leave the loops bigger because when you put them into a mesh wreath, if you make your loop too small, when you go in really far to twist it, you lose the bow. It becomes too tight. So you want to leave your loops bigger on a mesh wreath, so when you do twist it in there, you actually see the ribbon and it looks like a bow. So I'm going to make two nice size loops, and then I'm going to take my narrower and lay it right on top with the tail going up, and then I'm going to make two nice size loops of this as well. Loops like this with tails the size I've made them, this is about 2 yards of each if I cut it down here. So now I'm just going to find a tie kind of in the middle here and twist it in there. And then I can work my loops around and twist my tails in wherever I want. Cut these little ends off and kind of bring them over here. And I just work with it. It's all just twisted in. So if you decide you don't like it, you just twist it out. You can pull things in front of it. I kind of like that look there. So those are just some really quick tips on when you're making your mesh wreaths. Check out us on YouTube. There's lots more on there. And of course on Instagram and Facebook.